Welcome back to the Mad Ads Department. We are stoked for this episode. We got a lot of news for this week, a lot of news to cover. There's a couple campaigns, but there's a lot of news in the ad world. Luke, how are we doing, brother?
Mate, I'm really good because Minecraft just expanded their creative marketing ambitions with their affiliate program. And for
Minecraft
the
has a
OGs,
marketing team?
mate, bro, it's wild.
All right. Well, hey, I learn something new every episode, and that was something off the get-go that I just learned. So we're pumped for this episode. Hopefully you guys are too. We're going to get right into it. I've got a lot of news to share with you, and I know Luke does too, but I'm going to kick us off here. So taking us to some ad news that is a little bit unconventional, actually. We had somebody create a Claude Code spinner ads. So if you don't know, so this is Andrew McCallop. He basically coded a way for brands to advertise on Claude Code with like the spinner, and people who are signed up for the platform can get 50% of the money if they allow, like, if they're allowing the ads. So here's like the promo video for it. So really cool idea.
Bro, that's a
really cool.
Mate, I'm like low-key just there for the music, actually. I mean, that's
Isn't
kind
that
of
a
what I
vibe?
would say. Bro, I feel like that's kind of the vibe that you and I give off in our conversations, right?
Yeah, it's unreal. They did a great job with that. I think it's cool though. Like you're allowing brands to advertise. You let users make money off of it, and at the same time, it's like if you give the user 50% money, I believe all of the rest 50% is profit. So like, super cool and very novel idea. Like advertising is everywhere. Everything is an advertising opportunity, and I love that somebody took advantage of this and was able to let people do this, advertisers and consumers alike.
I agree. I think I really like it. I really like that, actually.
So I think that's a really cool idea, and it like blew up. I think it did like 2 million views or something like that, all in like a day. So shout out to Andrew for keeping maybe we should have Andrew on. Maybe I should reach out to him and ask if he wants to come on.
Do you know him?
Don't know him at all, but I could reach out to him.
I mean, to be fair, that isn't the worst idea in the world. One second.
I'm going to do that then. I'm going to do that.
It's going to be... Yeah, okay, fine, perfect.
Next up, we have a new advertising feature for the meme makers out there. So if you don't know who Jason Levin is, so Jason is actually a buddy of mine. We're in very, very good contact. I've helped him out with a couple of things.
Get him on.
We should have Jason on, actually. He'd be definitely down to come on. So Jason and his company Meme Lord released AI product like meme ads. So I'll let him explain it in his minute video, but this is what they've launched this week.
This is Billy Memes here. Are you a marketer spending tens of thousands of dollars on Facebook ads? You probably already know that meme ads slap. Want to know why? Because it made people stop and scroll. Like, that's a meme. No, it's an ad. Let me press buy because it made me laugh. But seriously, if you're a marketer who's already making meme ads, you know that they work. You just plug your product into a meme and boom, you're able to see ROI for cheaper than some AI influencer or some I don't know, Hawaii that never responds. All right, this is Billy Memes here. We are giving unlimited meme marketing workflows and meme ads away all summer long. This is Billy Memes here. This isn't automatic, it's auto meme. Just plug your product in and it'll automatically be turned into a meme ad. It won't go to Meta Business Center because our engineers haven't figured that out, but it will one day. Would Billy Memes ever lie to you? Buy now, buy now, buy now, auto-mimically.
So he's a master marketer. Jason, if you're watching this somehow, you crushed it on the launch video. This is a great product. And I love the fact that they're leaning into meme ads as well for their business, because memes are such a great way to relate to your customers and their specific pain points. So like if you have someone that is problem aware, product aware, they understand all that stuff, they work so well bottom of funnel, because if you can make somebody laugh and relate to them, you're going to be able to convert them. And so I love that they're leaning into this on the advertising side as well, and really like making it so that brands can customize the types of memes they're putting out there. They also have only put in memes that are IP. What's the right word I'm looking for? They're non-IP infringement. So like you won't get flagged for them or anything, which is huge.
Hey, big
So
problem.
shout out to them for doing their due diligence there. But I thought that was super cool.
Yeah. I mean, talking about really cool things, and in my opinion, something that's very pressing for marketers coming up next week, if it isn't in your calendar, something that's gone terribly wrong, it's Father's Day.
It is Father's Day, yes.
And Father's Day has come with this unbelievable gem of a campaign. And it is Open Table, everything dad adds to the table. So just a 45-second clip. I mean, is
I
that not
love it.
perfect?
I love this. This is awesome.
I mean, this is
Oh, that
literally,
is such a good idea.
it's genius. It's utterly genius.
What a great campaign. Shout out to Open Table. What a good job doing this.
And it works beautifully because this is a great example, right, for marketers out there.
Look, you actually have people looking at it too.
This is what I mean. It's a great example of, and guess what? Of essentially knowing, okay, this ad we've made, okay, what's funny and where would it actually work in an activation? That's in malls in the UK, that's shopping centres, but they can just hang it down from a really, it's beautiful.
It's unignorable too.
Literally.
Wow.
Like,
can you send me that, please?
But of course, man. I mean, that's what I mean. That's what we bring to this is what we bring to.
Add that to the swipe file.
Mate, absolutely. What a great idea. But yeah, so anything else, Carson, on your end?
I've got a couple more actually.
Okay.
So I would like to share some very out of pocket news for advertisers, and a campaign that was launched or not a campaign, but a video that was launched for promotion for a new product from the GOAT of American football himself, Tom Brady. So if you don't know, Tom Brady launched his organic coconut water drink called Good Nut. And the video for it is actually really funny. So here, we'll watch it right now.
Are you launching another celebrity seltzer brand?
No, I'm launching a brand new coconut water. It's actually really good.
Oh, what's it called?
So we called coconut farmers in Vietnam for this one, which, when you care about ingredients, it's kind of a huge deal.
No, not who you called. What's it called?
You called me!
Okay, just tell me what it's called, Tom.
When you have a product this good, it doesn't matter what it's called, okay?
Yeah, it kind of does.
I have an embarrassing announcement to make.
Let me hear
I
it.
thought that he was talking to ChatGPT. Which is a really scary thing to think where the world is going. That my brain is, when someone's on the phone like that talking, I think it's ChatGPT.
That's actually pretty funny.
But mate, that's a great ad. I mean, it's a liquid death play. It's trying to break the feed, trying to make someone look at it twice. I mean, what's your views on it?
I think it's great, and I think it's it's probably one of the best celebrity ads I've seen in quite a long time. So props to them for it, because genuinely, like I saw it and I watched it and I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was impressed. There's definitely a lot of celebrity slop out there that I don't think we talk about enough, but this one I genuinely was like excited to watch on my feed.
Yeah. No. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the best problem is a lot of like celebrities launch these brands, but it'd be interesting to see what the tailwind, right? Because they can do a great launch video, but what's the marketing team behind it? Like, how much will Tom Brady be involved? Like, you know what I mean?
Is he really the co-founder, or is he just like a paid co-founder and given equity in the company? You know, like,
Actually,
not too sure. He's definitely not running the brand, but I think it's gonna be interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
He apparently loves coconut water, so like I can't say it's an off-brand play for him, that's step number one. Um, but the name itself makes me excited because it's something different and it's more edgy. It's crazy. It's like that's the type of stuff that I love and that gets attention. So like good on them for really going like hard and balls to the wall on what they're doing to promote the campaign.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
Do you have any more news? Because I've got two more.
Yeah, I've got a little something.
Let's hear it. Let's see it.
I mean, essentially, it is Lucozade. Let's get the video up 1 second. Let me just wait for the ad. I love watching ads. Who again, part of the job, right?
Part of the job.
Lucozades have launched a activation with. Can we guess who? Who have they got? Which England football player do they have? Can we guess?
Wait, what?
Which England player do Lucozade have? They have one. It was quite a big news, like in the Euros, and I think they've maintained the deal.
I got no idea.
Okay,
I don't know soccer for my life, unfortunately. I
The
would
unfortunate
love
thing is,
to,
when you
would
call it
love
soccer,
to, but
when you say soccer, it kills me inside.
good.
There's a place for
Good.
you.
Listen, I had this conversation the other day with a buddy. You guys named it right when you named it football, but we're America, so football is football, and football is actually soccer.
Well, this is the Lucozade app.
This summer, there's nowhere to hide. The enemy isn't pressure. It's not expectation, not the weight of a nation. It's the humidity, the intensity, the heat. At this level, the margins are razor thin. In this heat, they disappear. Reaction speed, decision-making, performance, pushed to the limit. Everyone looking for that edge. That's why Lucozade and England created a bespoke fueling and hydration system designed for elite athletes. Refined over years. And at the center, a new fuel. Inspired by a football legend, built for the modern game, helping improve performance where others fade. We're calling it Elite.
Lucozade Elite. Sound?
Pretty cool.
I mean, there's two things. First of all, 107 views, 6 subscribers. I mean, we're actually more subscribers than Lucozade. Just saying.
Yeah, I guess it didn't do that well on YouTube.
Well, that's the thing, right? Companies like Lucozade, they don't care about like short-term performance, right? It's actually it's just like big.
And I'm sure they divvied that video up to go into other platforms, and it did better. I'm sure.
That's what I mean. But like, that's the thing about marketing, right? You've got to understand what game you're playing, because like the game that Lucozade are playing is not the game that you want to play.
So,
right?
So what do you think of that ad?
Actually, very similar to enhanced games.
I think I'd agree with you.
I mean, look, does it tell a story of like, no? Like, do I feel anything? No. There's no emotional tie. I mean, maybe we're not the audience. I mean, maybe it's kind of more towards you. I mean, my elite sporting days are unfortunately over. But like,
Well, you know what's funny is if I was directing that campaign, or if I was the creative director and I saw that as the final product, I would never let it launch. Say we need to reshoot, or we need to rework the voice overlay, the audio, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I think it like where it really lacks is like it shows that like the what they're trying to get at is they're trying to get at the performance side, which is awesome. Cool. But back to what you said about it doesn't make you feel anything. Like, what would you do in that instance, keeping the video 100% the same, that you would say, okay, we changed the script?
Opening line. I can give you the opening line. Some people aren't born for greatness.
That's actually a banger. It's a banger. I think if you just, I think if you kept the video the same, you tweaked just the script, you can still have a banger.
I literally would just, basically, I would take all of like the bad press that Knights got about how they were too aggressive, and I just whack that into the script. I literally have that mindset. It was like, this isn't for everyone.
I love it.
This is
I
for
think
people that
that's a great insight. And one thing I would also say to them is, it's great that you have these shots of the guy training, but I want to see on the field. Like, where is this product supposed to be used? Give me the environment. Don't just show me in like a pretty cool and, you know,
yeah,
futuristic training facility. Put him on the field. Put
yeah,
him in, some suburb neighborhood practice field. Make it gritty. Like, show me the greatness and where he came from and how he's getting to where he's going,
yeah,
and how this product's going to help him get there. Take me on the journey.
yeah. But also as well, like, this is the thing that I think a lot of advertising teams don't understand. Like, okay, if you look at that footage, what pre-frame can we use in the copy, in the voiceover, to make the environment he's in like resonate? And how I'd make it resonate is it'd be like, maybe I'd put my opening line would be not everyone's made for greatness, right? And I would talk about the iceberg effect, where people only see the top 1%, don't see the 99% of dedication. Because
Yeah.
what in the facility they're in, you could angle that angle work really nicely. It's like people don't see the hard work you put in,
Yeah.
right? Like that makes sense. But like how they've worded that campaign in that facility doesn't make sense currently.
I agree.
But you're right and I'm right. Like if we
Yeah.
take it to a sport field, they just need to make sure, like, like, but that's what I mean. I think when you're building campaigns like that, and also as well, I'm unfortunate, it's too hi-fi, where if that was an Instagram ad, you're just scrolling right past that.
Probably.
That
Yeah,
is zero.
probably.
I have no. But for them, that's a TV ad, right? That's like a TV ad. That's a cinema ad. Like
Yeah.
they're happy to pay the prices that they're going to pay for that. But from like will I remember that campaign 20 years from now? No.
No. I'll probably forget about it tomorrow.
What's the statistic? How many ads do we see a day as a human being? Like 2,000? I mean, you and I probably like 5,000.
With social media now, it's thousands.
I mean, we are literally the problem because we love ads. So we're probably way too
Yeah.
many.
That's true.
But, like,
Anyway.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've got 2 more pieces of news for us.
Okay.
This one's pretty cool. I think this is, in terms of like the idea itself, is actually the coolest. But 8 Sleep has launched its first retail activation with no address. So they have the House of Sleep pod, which is basically a truck with an 8 Sleep mattress and a bed, going all around the country, I believe. And they just launched this now. So the CEO said on Twitter that the House of Sleep is a fully equipped pod on wheels that drives through neighborhoods, parks outside doors, and gives you up to 30 minutes to feel what your bed has never done before. So it's basically a free product trial for people, which I think is awesome. And they said, everyone told us to open up a store. We made the store come to you, now live in the Bay Area. So I guess it's just to the Bay Area for now. What a brilliant job. Brilliant job. And they remove all of the friction. That's one of the things that we talk about all the time in advertising, is remove as much friction as possible. Whether it's in retail or online, you need to remove friction from people. They don't have to go see you. You can come to them and just be like, hey, you want to try our mattress for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
But yeah, I agree with that.
And I guarantee you the total cost that they're going to amount for that is going to be miles less than what they're going to make from it. Miles. Because if they're going door to door and really meeting people where they're at, brother, I got to tell you this, they're probably going to knock on a lot of doors and get a lot of people to try it out. Those people are going to go right back in their house and be like, yeah, we got to get one.
Well, the biggest problem that AC will probably have is the trial. It's a trial thing, right? It's actually letting me, but they've also got very good offers on their D2C play, right? Where it's like, I think you have 100 day like sleep-free risk or something.
And I'll bet you that they'll have geo-targeting and some sort of way to capture emails or something.
Yeah.
So those people are getting retargeted somehow.
They'll have a way where like I bet basically it's like a driving incremental test. They can actually drive to a location, see what the search it. Ooh, that's fun. I love that. That's really smart.
So I thought that was a really good one. Do you have any more?
News-wise, I mean, I could talk to you about Minecraft and their affiliate program.
Yeah, I want to hear that actually. So
you-
let's all hear that, and then I'll give my last one, then we can move on to the campaign section.
So Minecraft. I mean, it's probably the only thing that doesn't need any other thing said about it. And Minecraft are expanding their creative marketing ambitions with an affiliate program,
I can't believe Minecraft is still so big.
which is mad. So Minecraft, everyone knows Minecraft. It's a great game. So it's a gaming company looking to kind of like look into content marketing, which kind of makes sense if you look at it from like a growth perspective. Because if you think about it, when we were growing up, that video game didn't need to have any marketing because there was word of mouth for it. But
Yeah.
now they've realized that they need to expand into that creative economy. Again, the company like Microsoft have now realized that they need to do that. But yeah, it'll be interesting. But also EA they're also doing affiliate programs for The Sims and Battlefield 6. So again, but this is something that I always say to brands and we have to be aware of, right? Stuff bleed through. It takes time, right? For the big companies to allow this to happen, right?
Yeah.
Creative programs and affiliate programs, right? For like drop shippers and app-based companies, that's already here. But for these big companies, it takes some time to like go through compliance and stuff. So there's a bleeding in process. And now these companies are now allowing it. But it's interesting that, I'll be fascinated to see what happens.
It's interesting they took so long to kind of get on this.
Yeah. But also as well, maybe they've just had word of mouth and they haven't had to worry about it. And maybe the younger
they are such a big game that at this point, I think this is just kind of like let's add fuel to the fire, see if we can get more people coming back and stuff like that.
I'm definitely intrigued from I'm really intrigued from from a test perspective how that will work for them.
Yeah.
Generally, I'm deeply fascinated by that. But
Me
yeah, I
too.
thought I'd do that.
I love it.
Yeah. So have you got some campaigns?
I've got campaigns, but I have one last piece of news.
Okay.
So a lot of news this week, folks, but Creatine launched a TV commercial with Kendall Toole, the famous Peloton instructor. So I wanted to share this with everybody. It's only like 32
Shout out
seconds
to my
long.
mates, 11,000 impressions, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's gone.
Ask yourself, do I have more in me? You do. If you took your creatine gummies. Bottom line, creatine replenishes ATP. That's what your cells use for energy. So when you take these, you're supporting muscle strength and recovery, all-day energy, and cognition. Yeah, creatine's good for your brain, too. Keeping up? Certified, tested, safe, and crazy delicious. Create fuels everything I do. Get yours at trycreate.co.
Interesting.
So it's more of an education campaign. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So I will not dock them on anything in terms of the creative itself. I think it's way less of a sales campaign and more of like a fun, educational, like let's get the news out there, awareness campaign. I assume they'll probably run that on CTV if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's probably what their goal is, which I think is good.
I mean, the only thing though from that perspective is you're right. It's like that wouldn't work from a meta ads perspective, but I think it definitely work from like. I mean, it's a great brand. It's brand marketing at its finest, right? It's like she's wearing really colorful clothing, 4 different colors, 4 different products used, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's bright. It's fun. Good stuff. Like I think it's a solid ad. But
it's solid.
Anyway, that's all I've got for news. So, do you want to kick us off with a campaign?
I have 2 campaigns, and both campaigns are out of home.
Luke,
heaven is a place on earth because
you just love bringing the heat for me.
I do.
First one, it.
Ordinary.
The Ordinary. Let's go. They're good. They got good stuff. Let's see.
So this is what we're playing.
Walk me through this bad boy.
Okay, so this is a classic kind of. Essentially, what Ordinary is trying to show is how clean their ingredients are that you're putting on your face, right? And they're basically trying to say that these ingredients actually move the needle by the ingredients, not the hype, right? I think there's some really nice psychology being done here. I know you're the wizard, so you'll probably break it down yourself. But essentially, what I'm really fascinated by is this will definitely be something that will catch a kind of a visual hook because it's such a big piece of fruit or piece of product, right? Is that an avocado? It is an avocado, right?
I think it's an avocado. It's a very
see,
unripe one.
But yeah, so I just like this ad for many different reasons. I mean, what do you think, Carson? You are the out-of-home wizard.
Listen, I think this is dude, I'll be honest, their out of home and their advertising in general is class A. I mean, they do such a good job of truly knowing like who they're speaking to and what they're trying to say. So like all props to them for this, because I think this is incredible. They're basically trying to tell people like beauty wants to sell you regular stuff with fancy words and packaging, but that it doesn't do the job.
Well, in
And
a way,
so for them, they keep things as simple as possible and they do the job for you.
well,
Like
it's
they
as
get
you
the
said,
job done that needs to be done.
what's really smart about that is it's basically saying you've been sold all this crap, right? We understand the frustration. Why not just come to us where we just tell you we tell you how it is.
Yeah. And the bottom line too, buy the ingredients, not the hype. Perfect for the campaign. So The Ordinary, if anybody there is watching this, I'm going to give you guys an A.
Yeah, no,
I'm going to give you an A on this because this is incredible. Luke,
but what's
great find.
what's better than one out-of-home ad? It's 2 out-of-home ads. Ready for the next one?
I'm ready for it.
The Ordinary is a campaign of a classic.
Dude,
Damn it.
that was so funny.
Fuck, that's annoying.
God, do you want to take one of mine?
No, you've got it, Carson. You continue.
You feel ashamed of yourself right now?
Oh,
Stupid.
yeah, you know the meme.
Oh my God, that was funny. All right, well, since Luke's only got one, I guess now I've got 3 to share with everybody. One of them is from L'Oreal. A lot of beauty brands have been crushing it recently, Luke. We've been covering a lot of this stuff, and L'Oreal has entered the chat with a Legally Blonde campaign to kind of collab with the franchise. So L'Oreal is winding things back to the 90s as part of a sponsorship and co-marketing campaign attached to Elle, a new prequel series to Legally Blonde franchise. So if for those who don't know, Elle is on Amazon Prime Video, debuting July 1st, and they have begun a L'Oreal campaign. Basically, the campaign itself, let me try and find this right here. It's trying to depict the younger Woods played by, nope, wait, hold on, not it. Oh, they're trying to weave products into the heritage directly from the origin, and they're celebrating the character who uses beauty as a tool of self-expression to shatter glass ceilings. So, like, the goal of the campaign is less about. I thought they had the actual campaign on here, but the goal of the campaign is basically to promote like girls are using makeup to express themselves rather than to, hide anything or be somebody they're not. It's the whole premise of it is to promote like this is who I am to the world, not this is who I am for the world.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a really good campaign.
A really good find. It's a good find. Again, it's yeah.
The other one I've got is American Eagle switching things up a bit.
Oh no.
They have decided to kick off their deal with the new face of soccer, Lamine Yamal. So this is the campaign itself. I will share this with everybody right now.
My name is Lamine Yamal. I'm ready for the war.
So the whole premise of the campaign is ready for the world. They launched the campaign on Wednesday as part of a 5-year partnership with the Spanish soccer player.
5 year, just a bag and a half.
Yeah, I'm sure he got paid ungodly amounts of money.
5-year deal.
Yeah. 5 years.
What?
And the whole premise of the campaign was basically to like it's trying to get engagement from our generation, Gen Z, and tying American American Eagle with the sports crowd of the younger generation. So trying to be cool and hip with us,
Bro,
but
so much.
this campaign is going to run across social. So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, Snapchat. And it's funny because Q1, they saw sales decline 2% year over year. But in September, with the Sydney Sweeney stuff, they saw the biggest increase of sales in I don't even know how long. So like for them, I don't think it was as much of a campaign problem for them. I think it's more of a holistic business. Like they need to do more of better stuff. That's terrible English and grammar, but nonetheless,
I was there with you. I'm there.
I think this is a step in the right direction. They're trying to get the lifestyle aspect of Gen Z and really focus on like the athlete version. So I think it's an interesting move.
Yeah, I agree. Do you have any more campaigns?
I've got one more.
Okay, fine. Continue.
I've got one more. Tropicana is coming back. They are rejuvenating the creative with the same strategy. So Tropicana is launching Give Life Some Juice. A brand campaign highlights the uplift drinkers can get from the portfolio of drinks. This is the hero ad that they are launching.
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. I used to be stuck in that. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy, and I'm like, for what? I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. I used to be stuck in that. But yeah, I was down, but now I'm
I mean, look, it's Tropicana. They've got budget for days. Again, their players, they're not performance marketers, right?
They're not performance marketers. What are your thoughts on that?
I'd actually be more impressed that it said all done by AI. Like that would actually make me buy it, low key.
I wonder if it is actually.
Well, I'm actually jokingly saying like if I was told that was done by AI, I'd actually be more willing to buy it. It's like, yeah, fair play, that's sick. That's my feeling.
I actually thought that was a really good and well done ad.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's the thing, right? I have a new litmus test in my mind now. It's like, we'll remember that in 20 years' time.
That specifically, probably not.
But this is what I mean. Like, I think it's a good ad. But
Yeah.
like,
is it memorable?
Yeah.
Is it memorable? I like where your head's at because I do agree with you. I think it's a good ad. I don't think it's memorable. Not the measure of the same thing.
But it's important to think back in your mind as well as a brand or any like agency or whatever way you want. Like, will this stand? Great copy lasts a lifetime.
Yeah, I agree. I think another thing with that too is if you build out a strung out 3-month campaign with the character and that whole thing, I think you'll hit gold because there is something there.
No, I agree.
But yeah, you're right. So that's all I've got for campaigns. But Luke, it's my favorite part of the show.
I'm here.
What do we got for me? What do you got for me? What is my one hint? I'm gonna let you decide my hint this time.
This is a good one. Okay. Beach.
Corona.
No.
Damn it.
What about palm trees?
Palm trees? I'm still thinking Corona. You want to talk about good branding? Corona has got it because both of those I just associated with Corona.
palm trees. What do palm trees hold?
Is it coconut water? Because I
No,
was thinking Vita Coco.
this is an ad that's 50 years old.
Oh my God, mounds! Holy Lord, that is crazy. Treat yourself to the best light coconut candy in all the world. Mounds. Enjoy luscious.
But this is what I want to talk about. People, look at the wording. Enjoy
The
luscious white tree ripened coconut. I mean,
headline: booty butt. Subheadline should be the headline.
that's what I mean.
That is beautiful copy. The imagery is incredible. Well done.
Look at that.
Wow. That is
That's
so.
what I
I
mean.
think Mounds actually rebranded themselves to Mountain Joy, if I'm not mistaken.
You may be right.
I believe.
You may be right. But that is just a great ad for so many different reasons.
I love it.
Is it like? But that is, I think that like from a perspective of what its job to do was to kind of bring that like increased level of desire. It does the job.
I think it's great. I think if they move the subheadline to just be the headline,
Yeah, fine.
that's absolutely money.
That's fire. No, I agree. I agree.
So,
But yeah,
well, Luke,
I mean,
what
we're done.
insights you got?
Insights.
What do we got for the people? To anybody who's stayed this long.
The thing is, right, I'm looking, again, we're going to put on my performance marketing hat on. Like, what I'm noticing a lot across accounts right now is like founder-led statics. So it looks like a news article, but it's like founder statics. Like, these founders discovered this. You know what I mean? Like, those types of things. Because it's taking the founder level kind of like authority and bring it into a news headline. I mean, they're ripping.
Long tests or long copy text of those. Absolutely. We're going to run some of those for a client of ours as well, but
that's mine.
Good
what about you?
That's a
what
good
you
insight.
say? What are you saying?
What am I seeing right now? I'm seeing a lot of experiential and activations start to kind of make their way into mainstream again. I have been on this for quite a while now, but I think IRL and out of home is going to see the biggest boom in the last 5 years, or in the next 5 years, since like the 2010s. And I truly think that like if you're a brand and you've got the bankroll to start spending on anything in real life, start doing it now, because you can create a social moment and a real world moment where you're going to make something memorable for somebody. Look at Scary Movie 6, like we covered last week.
Yeah,
people are going to remember that for the rest of their life. And it was shared all across social media. You see everybody there, like with their phones out, taking pictures, taking videos, all that stuff. IRL is going to be massive in the coming years. And that's why we're positioning ourselves for that. So if anybody wants some help, holla at your boy. But anyway,
it's a guy over there you should maybe talk to.
But I think that's my biggest insight for this week.
Yeah. I mean, look, 2 banging insights from 2 different angles, which is, again, the point of the podcast. But look, I've got to go rip some listicle now. I've got to do some landing pages, which is always my favorite day.
Attaboy.
So I need to rip off and get that done. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Next week, as usual, the sauce is always delivered.
Yep. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Send this to anybody you think would like it. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week. Peace.
Let's go. Peace.